Satyameva Jayate. Justice has triumphed. I have just got in hand with me the copy of the order of the Supreme Court granting executory bail to Pawan Kehra, our congressman, who had given a press conference about the wife of Chief Minister of Assam, Himant Biswa Sarma. Correctness or otherwise of these allegations will be established at the proper time. But I want to make a comment in particular as to how person in high office of the Chief Minister used the machinery, and I would say misused the machinery of the state government to chase Pawan Kehra as if like he was a terrorist, sending police from Assam even to Delhi to search his house in a bid to capture him and to put him in the lockup. You would know that Pawan Kehra applied for transit bail from Telangana High Court, which was granted. That was challenged in the Supreme Court, with the Supreme Court set aside. So Pawan Kehra applied for executory bail before the Guwahati High Court, which rejected his executory bail, and he moved the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court, by its order of 30th April 2026, held that Pawan Kehra was entitled to executory bail and granted him executory bail subject to conditions. But what I want to say particularly is certain reflections recorded in the order of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court in paragraph 21 says, "It primarily appears that merely to gain some political momentum in favor of his party, this statement has been made by the appellant." Appellant is Pawan Kehra. Albeit, we cannot lose sight of the fact that the Chief Minister of the state, who is also the husband of the complainant, has made certain unparliamentary remarks against the appellant in various press statements which have been filed before this court with the Annexure 5. To cite a few, complainant's husband on 7th April 2026 stated, "This election will certainly proceed as planned, but I am going to take further action which I will reveal later to turn Pawan Kehra into Pawan Peda. Wait for a few days." He has further stated on 7/4/2026 that he has now fled, hasn't he? He ran away from Guwahati as early as 6 a.m. yesterday morning. I just learned from our contacts in Delhi via newspaper reports that when the police went to Delhi, he has already fled all the way to Hyderabad. On being put a question, the question is, "You had used certain words regarding him." He answered, "Well, that's just election rhetoric." On the same day, he gave another statement, "Who is Pawan Kehra? Even if he hides in hell, I will drag him out." He further stated on 8th April 2026 that, "No, well, first I'll go after Kehra and knock him out. Kehra ko pelunga. And then, if other names come up during investigation, I'll make others pay the price. Baki ko peda banaungo." Then on 11/4/2026 it was stated, "Regarding the police, the model code of conduct is currently in force. Had I been exercising full authority of the Chief Minister's office, whereas today in a sense I am under the jurisdiction of the ECI, and had I been free to act without restrictions, I wouldn't have just sent the Assam police, I would have deployed CRPF as well. But since I am not free to act unilaterally today, only the regular police were sent. As of today, I cannot exert any personal influence. The MCC is in effect. Had the MCC not been in force, Pawan Kehra would never been able to travel from Delhi to Hyderabad. I would have had him deplaned and brought back midway through his journey." What kind of a language? You are a Chief Minister of a state, and if you believe in justice, just because your wife is a complainant, you cannot allow things to take personal in your own hand. Being a Chief Minister, you are the guardian of the entire state and of justice. and you cannot use or misuse police, administration or the machinery to settle your personal scores or your family scores against even your opponent. This is what I condemn, and this is what truth has triumphed, where the Supreme Court has granted anticipatory bail to Pawan Kehra, and this should be a lesson to each and every person in power, whether is a chief minister or a minister or anyone who wields power, to learn and remember that justice is ultimate and courts will come to the rescue of every person when the time comes and they approach the court.